Welcome to the Hooligans Podcast. Today we have artist, rapper, and singer Meka. Let's go!
What's up, y'all?
Yo, I appreciate you coming through to the Hooligans Podcast. Um, I've been peeping your music, bro. I saw you from that TikTok. We gotta get into all of it. But first, where are you from and how did you get started doing music?
So I'm from the 703. That's my name on all the platforms. Mecca from the 703. That's Northern Virginia, like right up near DC. Um, and I was there until I moved down to Orlando a couple years ago. So now I'm in Orlando. Um, I think you said, how did I get started making music? Um,
Yeah, yeah.
well, I really started writing like poetry when I was young, like really young, and I would just write. Uh, I guess just poems here and there. And then one Christmas, I got like a drum set for my birthday, and my brothers got guitars. So we tried to start our own like little band, and it was all right. We fizzled out after a little bit, but it got me into that like tempo and musical mindset really. Um, and then in high school, I had some friends who rapped, and I'd never seen someone with their own little like laptop setup. I use Reaper, that's my DAW, and it's because they taught me how to use it when I was like 17. So that's like the language I speak now when I'm cooking up. Um, and they were making songs. I featured on a couple. I was like, I could do this. So I just got a laptop, downloaded Reaper, got this little like $30 mic off of Amazon, and just started cooking up in my room.
Dang. Okay, okay. That's fire, bro. That's fire. So can you tell us more? For those of you guys who don't know, um, Mecca has a clip on TikTok right now with over like 20 million views, guys. Yes, 20 million. And that's actually how I saw him. I was like, yo, this is dope. And I had to reach out to get him on the show. So yeah, bro. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
The clip, well, yeah, I mean, I had the imagery in my head when I made Icky Vicky, which is the song that goes along with it. Um, it was just like a striking visual to go along with the lyrics, and there was a lot of imagery that I was playing with in the song, so it gave us a kind of strong foundation to build off of. And then I really wanted to do the one take idea, like multiple things in one shot, like kind of up the stakes a little bit. But I felt like if we pulled it off, it could have been really dope. So my team and I, we got into it. We planned. We were up there like practicing. I had to do like a few practice rounds, like no water, just making sure I got like everything right. And I messed up a couple times, like going from thing to thing. Like, so I was like, I felt like we over practiced almost even, like, and started like psyching myself out a little bit. So I was like, all right, nah, we just got to do it. We just got to shoot it. So we shot what ended up being that clip. My boy ADMK, he shot the behind the scenes, so he was holding the phone. Um, and yeah, it turned out like that. I posted the clip. It did all right, the actual music video, and then a few weeks later, I posted the behind the scenes shot, which went absolutely crazy, and then that shot up the actual music video too. So now it's kind of like it's crazy just seeing like how viral it's going.
Right, right. Shoot, that's dope, bro. That's dope. Yeah, so yeah, the clip is dope. So it's like you have like I think you have turn on the shower, there's a shower, and then you have a newspaper, run
Hmm.
through that. I believe you pull out a joint at one point, run through that.
Yeah.
Um and like the vibes are super like that alternative like that's gonna get into my next question of like who are your artist influences because like I'm a big fan of like the poor of course Juice World but also the poor Stacy's Ian Dior um
Yeah.
so yeah who are your artist, influences?
Um, That's a good question. I feel like there's so many of them because I grew up listening to so much different music, and I make so many different types of music now because I just like to like explore. Like if I make something one night, I'm not gonna make the same thing the next night. But like strong influences from even way back, like Drake has always been. I used to love listening to Drake's music growing up. Um, Coldplay, I love Coldplay. Like really, really like emotional moments when I was like 10 years old in my mom's car, like looking out the window, listening to Coldplay. Um, I like 50 Cent, but some new school dudes too. Like you said, Juice. I really love Juice's stuff. I've been freestyling more lately too. Just I love how like fluent he is. Just that creative energy just flowing out of him. Um, yeah, it's pretty much.
Shoot, I feel that, bro. I feel that. Yeah, like I feel like you're very seasoned when it comes to like musicality and like understanding like what you're trying to like to get out there for the audience to like experience. Um
Yeah.
Shoot, there's a few songs I had freaking I was like, yo, this hide and seek track is dope, bruh.
I
Um, as well as
appreciate
the
it.
top two, of course. Freaking I had a shout outs to B Broadway. I had him on a little while ago, but I love music that I can smoke to, man. Uh, his music, your music, man, just being able to like vibe out, just like, dang, bruh, this is lit. This is lit. Continuing
Hell
on,
yeah.
um, what are your thoughts on indie versus signing?
Uh, um, Personally, I love being independent. Like, the big thing for me is creative control and being able to drop whenever I want. And that seems like really only a possibility right now, being independent. Um, but I mean, it really depends what you want out of your life and career. Like a lot of people just want to focus on the music, so that might be a better situation to sign in depending on the terms. Me, I feel like I've spent years trying to figure out the business side, so I don't want to just like I feel like I can do it and still keep my independence, still keep my creative direction, my creative control, and my autonomy to drop whenever I want. So for me personally, I don't see signing like rights away or signing away, you know, autonomy. But I can see like a partnership or something of that sort in the future.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Shoot, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, cause there's definitely like a market for I feel like the music you have. Of course I feel like I've heard you have the rap side, you're kind of the alternative side, but then there was kind of this like EDM style few tracks that you have. So yeah, bro, I feel like you're definitely, if you wanted to sign or, work with other people, like, whoever has the infrastructure and all that, that's like ready to go for sure. Um, as far as like mixing and mastering recording, I think I heard you saying you use a program called Reaper?
Yeah, Reaper's the my favorite.
Alright, alright. Do you like you record your vocals, mix and master them all yourself?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I love just sitting in my room
Yeah.
by myself, looking up, alone.
Okay, okay, that's fire, bro. That's fire. Major respect too, because I know that like, that comes with more than just like writing lyrics. That's like, understanding the programs and really kind of putting getting putting like more than just like what you might think into the music. So much respect there. Much respect there.
Bro.
I don't want to take too much of your time, bro. Um, but we'll kind of steer away from the music questions. Do you have any like podcasts that you listen to?
What was that? I can't hear it.
Oh no, of course, my bad, my bad. Do you have any
You
like podcasts that you listen to?
you say, do I have any new music I'm listening to?
Podcasts.
Podcasts I'm listening to. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I like. I honestly I like Shane Gillis. I don't know if you know him. He's a comedian, but his podcast is funny as hell. Um, Sometimes Joe Rogan, depending on who he has on. Like I like listening to people who are like really smart in their field, just like talk about new developments and stuff like that. Um, the what is it? Any means necessary. It's like Brandman Sean, the Brandman Network. He's really good at
Okay,
like
okay.
music. Yeah, so I tap in with them sometimes too, just trying to learn stuff.
Hey, that's fire. That's fire. Definitely. What about any restaurants? Do you have any like favorite restaurants or types of food that you like to eat?
Favorite restaurants. I love I love wings, so Wingstop for sure. Um, like I love like Asian food, like Japanese, Indian, any type of Asian food. I'm always down for. I love South Indian food. Um, I eat McDonald's like every day. I'm not gonna lie. I get that crispy chicken sandwich, and the joint is so good.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, bro. Shoot, yeah, McDonald's has their certain menu items, bro, that like, yo, this just hits, man. Like, I gotta get this. Uh, I feel you
Especially
on
when the
that.
fries. Crazy.
Right, right. All day for real. Um, I think I got two more questions. Um,
Cool.
hopefully I'm not lagging out. But yeah, two more questions. Once again, we got Mecca on the Hooligans podcast. Thanks again for stopping by, bro. Um, what is it that you do for fun when you're not doing music?
Mm, that's a good question. Um, I like other like creative outlets. Like I've been picking up like spray painting lately, and I just been thinking maybe I'll spray paint like the cover arts to my songs for a bit. Um, Other than that, I chill with my friends, smoke a little bit, like chop it up, just like deep conversations. Just I don't know, just hanging out.
Hey, I feel that, bro. Freaking spray painting is dope, man. That's like a old school kind of like a classical hobby at this point in time. Um, that's
Yeah,
dope.
that sounds crazy.
That's dope. So for my last question, what would be your dream place to perform?
Mm. Dream place to perform. Probably Capital One Center, just because it's where the Wizards play. And I'm from Northern Virginia, like right outside the city. So I feel like a homecoming concert at Capital One Arena, like with the hometown fans, will go crazy. So I can see that in the future at some point.
Dang. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
Hmm.
Well, shoot, bro. That's pretty much all the questions I got. Once again, man, thanks again for stopping by the Hooligans podcast. Is there anything that you want to shout outs you give or any anything else you'd like to say?
Shout out to Creative Control. That's my team. Uh, Eli, V, Matt, Hunter, Sean. Um, and shout out to all the artists that are out there making what they want to make. Um, I think like the artist taste is the most important thing for an artist, and we see a lot of people like compromising for more album sales, for appeasing their labels, for trying to make what other people want to hear. But I think there's a lot of power in artists, making what's meaningful to them and sharing that with the world. Because that's going to be, the most important for people to hear is what means something for real. So
Hey, heck yeah. Shoot, that's some real spill right there, bro. Those are some gems. Once again, thank you for stopping by the Hooligans Podcast. I'm your host, Cameron Lancourt, and we have Mecca, everybody. Let's go, let's go.
Thank you for
Peace.
having me, bro. Appreciate you.